Now from the Big A, we've got afternoon baseball from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball, and it's coming up next. Jamie Barrera gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here's Joe Panik, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Now the one coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. A ball and 2 strikes now. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. The 1-2. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
Batting third, right fielder, Andrew.
So in now for San Francisco, Andrew McCutchen. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Calhoun is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So a fairly painless top of the first. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. Johnny Cueto, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Johnny Cueto is an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup, and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
And striding in is the second baseman Ian Kinsler now to get things rolling in the home half of inning number 1. And Kinsler swings and misses here as he's gone on strikes for out number 1. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
A huge key I see for this lineup is they're going to have to make this defense work. They're not afraid to kick a baseball around. If they can put the ball in play and make this defense beat themselves, they don't even have to worry about running into a 3-run home.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's just 1 for 6. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding. If you can't start a game any better than this, 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches, this has the makings of a great outing already.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Cueto gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Blanco. And that's the 3rd out. Angels go down 1-2-3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Buster Posey now. 1-2. Here it comes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. There to get it is Kinsler. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman Evan Longoria. Here's the 2-1 coming to Longoria. Very weakly on the ground. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. In the air out to straightaway left. Under it now is Simmons to take it in for out number 2. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Jeffrey Marte, set to lead off the home half of the second. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing. Through it, 1-2 now. The 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
The 2-1 on its way. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Nobody out, runner on first. And he got him.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And let's focus our attention on third baseman Evan Longoria. Multiple Gold Glove winner. This guy has ice water in his veins. He never lets on. You can't tell if this guy's on fire or he's struggling. He's one of the most consistent defenders in our sport.
Ready now for L.A., Zach Cozart, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Angels shortstop behind in the count at 1-2 strikes. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. The beauty of the Southern California coast. Thanks for
to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So one gone here in the San Francisco third, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Hit on the ground out to short. Simmons has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Drilled on the ground to short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw in time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Williamson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. In the on deck circle, Ian Kinsler. He'll hit next. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Maldonado is retired, 2 down now.
Number 3.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that will bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
That's a ball.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Count remains 2-2. Cueto into his motion. Here it is on 2-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Angels are gone in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Pennant. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both of these guys working in pretty much the same realm. Just a 1 mile an hour differential from 94 down to 93 is the top speeds. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that one is gone. A solo home run here for Brandon Belt as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Stepping in now, Andrew McCutchen. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Digging in to try it again, Buster Posey. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here it comes on 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. McCutchen is off at first with 2 away. Drilled right back up the middle. Kinsler's there for it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 for the Giants. It's Brandon Belt. Bye-bye, baby. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's 1-0 San Francisco. Mike Trout ready to settle in and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac with you in the booth. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Here's Justin Upton now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-1 now to Upton. Line drive to left. Williamson is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Cueto will go to first, and a dive, but he's back. The 2-2 one more time. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt to Crawford for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Giants out in front here, 1-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Pablo Sandoval. He'll start off the 5th in this one. 1-1. Here it comes. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Upton. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here for Pablo Sandoval as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Into the box, Mac Williamson. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1. This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Up next for the Giants.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline. There is Valbuena. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, center fielder.
Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Trout has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. But a run for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby, from Pablo Sandoval. Middle of the afternoon here at the Big A. It's now 2-0 San Francisco. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Luis Valbuena is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. In now is Andrelton Simmons. First time up, he went down looking. Hit in the air out to center field. Sliding over is Blanco to put it away, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Joe Panik. Set to deliver on 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
Andrew McCutchen.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A little bouncer. Panic leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
In now, Buster Posey. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Push to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. 1 left for San Francisco, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cole Calhoun. He'll lead things off for the Angels in inning number 6.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
He's got good swinging this stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Cueto gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Now another 1-2. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Jim Johnson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 33, Jim Johnson.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Pablo Sandoval. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last AB, That was a pretty good fastball down in the zone, so that tells me this guy likes to get that bat head down, and he covers that low pitch quite well. It's difficult at times, though, because as a pitcher, you're taught to stay down in the zone. If you do that, you're throwing it right into this guy's wheelhouse.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Pablo Sandoval is the second out in the 7th inning. And the versatile Mac Williamson hits next. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Calhoun, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off. But I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
This isn't even for ball 4.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Williamson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Count still at 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. Hit on the ground out to short. And maybe trouble afoot as Crawford's aboard here with a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And he misses 2-1. His lifetime numbers against Jim Johnson. He's 0 for 4. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Drilled to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Giants leave a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Digging in once again, Justin Upton. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short. There is Crawford. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, designated hitter.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run there for Shohei Ohtani. And the Angels are on the board. It's a 2-1 game.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Into the box now, Luis Valbuena. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
We've seen him go down.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Blanco is there. And the inning is over. But the Angels draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. A 1-ball game.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Angels, number 48, Jose.
Leading off the inning, Joe Pennant, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
One and 2 now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Hard hit ball to short. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Now batter, right fielder.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Bouncer to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Outside and a full count, 3-2. There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And Buster will take ball 4. And down to first heads Posey. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts. can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
No offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. Hit hard towards center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score, and it's a 4-1 game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And Kinsler will settle under this one for out number 2. Ready once again, Mac Williamson, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hot shot on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Giants 4 and the Angels 1. Riding in once again, Zach Cozart. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Belt has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. In now is Andrelton Simmons. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-1. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman, Belt. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Angels are gone in order. They trail it 4-1. Blake Wood enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready for another chance? Brandon Crawford. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Left side, but well foul. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Ripped on the ground to first. And that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You've got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Crawford on at first, nobody out. And there goes Crawford. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. 1 out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Joe Pennant. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Now the 2-1. Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
From the stretch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 3-2 pitch. Smoke toward third. Cozart has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. So a runner at second. 2 down now. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Trout. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Giants leave 1, but they lead it 4-1. Hunter Strickland enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 60.
Striding in to start the 9th, Martin Maldonado, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Count is full.
3-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. McCutchen going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
The batter, number 3.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1. No one out with a runner at second. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing and a ball shot foul right at home plate. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Here's another 2-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Here's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Still 1-2. Maldonado, the runner at second with 1 away. Up around the face.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And it's off the scoreboard. Wow! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters are on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitch.
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. Solo shot here to left, and we are tied again. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Valbuena.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. The 2-1 home. Fouled off. 3 runs already home here. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Seared down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. So hold everything as they catch lightning in a bottle here in the bottom of inning number 9 and come back to tie this ball game. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Digging in and looking for more, Andrew McCutchen. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Digging in to try it again. Buster Posey is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 2-2. Now a liner caught out there by Simmons. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now. Next to bat for the Giants, Evan Longoria. His head-to-head line against Blake Wood. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. Kozar right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 4. Derek Law comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Ready for another shot now. Zach Kozar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Panic is there, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Andrelton.
Ready now for L.A., Andrelton Simmons. He was a ground-out victim last time up. The 3-0. He's taken strike 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. One out, nobody on. The next 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first. Stepping in, Cole Calhoun. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 3-1 pitch. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Williamson's under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Martin Maldonado. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll get back in safely. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's through for a hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Ian Kinsler. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
The 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
2-1.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
2 strikes.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. McCutchen is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Noah Ramirez takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 25, Noah Ramirez.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the base.
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Trout. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone, ball 3.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Here's Justin Upton now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
The count now at 2-1. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to left. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Justin Upton. Strike opposed. He's our top player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Los Angeles Angels get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Noah Ramirez is credited with the win. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Giants, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.